Hi, this is a video clip to show you how to get started with Moodle the first time. Assuming you are already enrolled in one of the courses taught through Moodle at someprofs.org, an email message should have been sent to your iMail account automatically. So the first thing you want to do is to check your iMail. The URL of iMail is imail.losrios.edu or imail.losrios.edu. Once you get there, you should see this particular screen. If you have not activated your iMail yet, you can click Activating iMail is easy. If you have activated your iMail some time ago, but you have forgotten your password, you can click Reset your password. Assuming you have activated your iMail already and remember your password, you can log in. The login name starts with a W and then followed by a seven-digit student ID. And then your password goes here, and then just click Login. After you log into iMail, you'll be presented this initial screen. Go to the left-hand side and click iMail right under Main, and that will show you all the messages in your mailbox, in your main mailbox. And what you want to do is to locate a message coming from moodle@someprofs.org, and the subject line should read something like Los Rios Community College Online Course Introduction or Instruction. So go ahead and click the subject, and that will show the message itself. Scroll down a little bit. You need to read all that message here, but after that you need to take a look at the URL here, because you will have to remember this URL to go to that website again. This is your name. This is your username. The username for Moodle does not start with a W, just your 7-digit student ID. Your initial password is some randomly generated character pattern, so that's pretty hard to remember, but we have a trick so that you don't have to remember that. Alright, so assuming you have read through this entire message, you can right-click on the link itself. So place the pointer over the link, right-click, and then select Open Link in New tab. You can do this in Internet Explorer or also Firefox. Either way, it will get you to start with a new tab so that you don't lose the other screen when you log into SomeProfs. So now you can click on the other tab and try to log in. Specify your username, which is your 7-digit student ID without the W, and then your password. Now obviously I cannot remember that randomly generated password, so I switch back to iMail, double click the password itself, right click, select copy. So now the password is in the clipboard. I switch back to the SomeProfs website, go to the password field, right click again, and then select paste. So this way I don't even need to write down the password on a piece of paper or on my palm or whatever. And now I click login, and you can tell that I have already logged in because at the upper right hand side you will see the message you are logged in as, and then followed by your name. Now this place will be useful for some other reason, but we'll talk about that later. If this is the first time you use Moodle, you can take a look around and basically take a look at the upcoming events tab here. This area will show you homework assignments that will be due soon, exams and quizzes and other things that you need to know for all of your courses. If you're taking multiple courses through Moodle, all of those upcoming events will show up here under upcoming events. There's also a calendar here. If anything is going to happen soon, you will see a particular day or particular days highlighted. On the left hand side you have the main menu, and we have some automatic some help feature here, such as help desk forum, student self-help, and how to reset a password, which is a video clip kind of like what you're watching here. And under that is a tab that lists all the courses that you're taking through someprofs.org. And in this particular case, this user only has one course. So you just have to click that link here to get into the course. As soon as you click that link, you will be asked to read a site policy agreement. which is not too long. It will basically describe, what you're expected to do, or more importantly, what you're not expected to do. So you might want to read through the whole thing, because as soon as you click this yes here, I am assuming that you have read through the whole thing and agreed to the terms. Okay, so assuming that you have read this, you can just click yes here, which will bring you into the course. Now this course is just a sample course. It is completely empty at this point, and I will show you, how to use different features of a Moodle course in another video clip. But at least at this point, you can log in. You know your password. Oh, by the way, because your password is randomly generated, you probably cannot remember it, and you don't want to go check your email every single time just to log in. So what you want to do is to click your own name at the upper right-hand corner, and it will present, a kind of like a tool menu, because these are all the things that you can do with your own account. So one thing you can do is to change your password. Click Change Password, and it will ask you for your current password, which is easy because it is still in my clipboard. So I can just right-click and paste here. That's my current password, which is randomly generated. And I can now type my new password, and type the new password again, because it wants to double check to make sure you don't have a typo when you're entering a password. And then you click Save Changes, and assuming both of the new passwords match and they are the same, you should see this message to confirm that your password has now been changed. Now you don't need to use the randomly generated password anymore, and you can just use your own password. If you have time, or if your instructor tells you, you can go to Edit Profile, and you can go through all of these items here on this page and change, the ones that are changeable, because some fields are locked and you cannot change them. For example, city and town, obviously you can change that to wherever you're located, probably in Sacramento or surrounding. You can also change the description here. I would not put anything personal in the description, because we just don't want to disclose information unnecessarily. And then you can go through, the picture here. If you want to upload a picture to represent you in the course, you can upload a good picture of you. And then the rest of the fields are just relatively useless. After you do all the updates, remember to click Update Profile, because otherwise the changes will not be saved. Alright, so now everything is all set up, and I can now go back to the course. And once you see your name at the upper right hand corner, you can click the Logout link to log out. So I'm just going to log out and log back in again, but this time using the password that I specified, just to make sure that I can still log in. And no problem, I just logged in, so everything is good. I will leave it up to another video clip to show you some other features of Moodle. Thank you for watching.